Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's live video. I'm so happy you're here. Today, we're going to talk about basic Halloween vocabulary. How cool is that? Halloween is such a fun time, and it's also a great opportunity to learn English. So, let's dive into an overview of some popular words you'll hear around Halloween. First up, we have the word pumpkin. You see these everywhere during Halloween, right? A pumpkin is a big, orange fruit that people carve into jack-o'-lanterns. And speaking of jack-o'-lanterns, that's our next word. It's a carved pumpkin with a face. Usually, people put a candle inside the pumpkin to make it glow at night. Next, we have costume. A costume is what you wear to dress up like someone or something else. For example, you can wear a witch costume or a superhero costume on Halloween. Trick or treat is a popular phrase you'll hear from kids. It's part of Halloween tradition. When children go door to door, they say trick or treat to get candy from neighbors. Now, let's talk about witch. A witch is a classic Halloween character, usually with a pointy hat. You might also hear the word wizard, which is the male version of a witch. Witches often have a broomstick, which is another word we can learn today. A broomstick is what a witch uses to fly in many Halloween stories and movies. Now, let's look at the word ghost. A ghost is a spooky spirit that people imagine floats around. Haunted is another important word. If a house is haunted, it means people believe ghosts live there. Skeleton is next. It's the bones of a body, often used in Halloween decorations. People hang skeletons outside their homes or in haunted houses to make things look spooky. Now, let's move on to vampire. A vampire is a Halloween character that drinks blood and hates sunlight. And don't forget werewolf. A werewolf is a person who turns into a wolf during a full moon. Spider is a creature that fits the Halloween theme perfectly, especially with their webs. Bat is another creature associated with Halloween. Vampires are often shown turning into bats. Speaking of bats, cobweb is our next word. It's what spiders make and is used for decoration. Cobwebs add a spooky touch to haunted houses or Halloween parties. If you have any questions, you can comment below. I'll be happy to answer them. Now, let's move on to zombie. A zombie is a character that is often dead but comes back to life. Zombies are slow, and they're popular in Halloween movies and stories. Graveyard is a place where the dead are buried. It's also called a cemetery. Graveyards are often shown in scary Halloween movies to create a spooky atmosphere. Next, we have tombstone. A tombstone is a stone marker for someone buried in a graveyard. People use fake tombstones in Halloween decorations to make things look eerie. Let's talk about mummy. A mummy is a wrapped-up, preserved body from ancient Egypt. Mummies are popular in Halloween stories because they come to life in some legends. Now, let's move to candy. On Halloween, kids go trick-or-treating to collect candy. Candy is a big part of the holiday. Kids and adults alike love it on Halloween. Cauldron is another cool word. It's a big, black pot that witches use to brew potions. You'll see cauldrons in lots of Halloween movies where witches are casting spells. Potion is another word connected to witches. A potion is a magical drink or mixture. A potion can make people fly or turn invisible in many Halloween stories. Now, let's learn the word mask. Masks are part of many Halloween costumes to hide your face. You can wear a ghost mask, a monster mask, or any kind of mask to complete your look. Next up, scarecrow. A scarecrow is usually found in fields to scare away birds, but it's also spooky. During Halloween, scarecrows are used as decorations to create a creepy feel. We can't forget the word moon. A full moon often adds to the scary atmosphere on Halloween night. Now, let's go over the word lantern. A lantern is a light source, and during Halloween, jack-o'-lanterns are a popular type. Spell is another Halloween word. It's something witches cast to make magical things happen. Witches often say magic words to cast their spells. How cool is that? Potion and spell often go together in Halloween stories involving witches. Fog is another word that adds to the Halloween vibe. Fog makes everything look mysterious. Some people use fog machines at Halloween parties to create a spooky atmosphere. If you're having fun, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to subscribe. Another word is curse. A curse is like a spell, but it's usually something bad. Now let's go over howl. This is the sound that wolves or werewolves make, especially during a full moon. Here's a spooky one, monster. Monsters are fictional creatures, often scary and large. On Halloween, people like to dress up as monsters, like Frankenstein or the creature from the Black Lagoon. Potion, spell, cauldron, these are all words we use when talking about witches. Now let's talk about midnight. It's a time that's often linked to spooky events in Halloween stories. Midnight is the witching hour, the time when ghosts and supernatural things are said to appear. Let's not forget broom. It's something witches fly on in many Halloween stories. If you have any questions, you can comment below, and I'll answer them as we go. Next up is black cat. Black cats are often considered unlucky or mysterious during Halloween. We also have magic. Magic is a key part of Halloween stories, especially when witches are involved. Raven is another spooky animal linked to Halloween. It's a black bird that symbolizes mystery. Finally, we have fright. Fright means a sudden feeling of fear, and it's perfect for Halloween. Hopefully, this should be an interesting video for all of you, and I hope you learned a lot. Remember, learning new vocabulary is the first step to truly becoming fluent in English. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Halloween is such an adventure, and learning its vocabulary makes it even more fun. Bye.